Have you ever noticed that your relationship with all of your friends is different? Like maybe one friend is the friend you'll go to concerts with and have a blast, but you would never think of doing that with another friend where it's just easier and it feels more natural to go chill at a park or just sit and have a cup of tea. Well, this is what astrology can help us understand, is what it's like to be in a relationship, what we feel that draws a certain feeling out, and how we tend to want to behave when we're with them. I'm Panda Hershey, and I'm an astrologer, and I absolutely love using this tool to help people have better relationships. And in this video, I would like to help you understand how Kamala and Tim come together as a team, and how Donald and J.D. also come together as a team, and how these two teams look at the world. So let's get started. In a previous video, I have shown you that Donald and J.D. have very similar worldviews. So you can see that because the easiest place to look is over here at around 9 o'clock. This line is called the rising sign, and it is in the sign of Leo for both of them. This means that both of them, when they are in that place like a rally where people are getting together on the same page and all wanting to feel the same thing, both Donald and JD are most comfortable offering their gifts and having them received. They love shining in those situations. And when you put these two charts together, simply average them out, that is the technique that I prefer to use, you end up with a chart that looks very similar. Look, you've got Leo again right here, and basically this chart, we're going to go back, looks the exact same as their two charts. So essentially, these two individuals, when they're together, they feel very much in sync. There's no conflict about what should we be doing now. They both have the same feel of, oh, if we're going to be making our impact, we're going to be using our ideas. When we're at a rally, we're both going to shine. And they are very compatible in this way. Let's take a look at Tim and Kamala. So I'm not going to say disclaimer, but I have rectified Tim's chart to a 7:30 p.m. birth time. I've had a different video to explain why. And so if you don't think that is the right time, then this doesn't work. But I'm going with this, and feel free to comment on the other video about that birth time. So for Kamala, she has over here, instead of Leo, which is what Donald and JD have, she has Gemini. When she is with a crowd, trying to get everyone together on the same page, she is wanting to express her ideas, attune to the details, speak in front of them, present the facts, the ideas. Tim, on the other hand, has a Libra rising sign or ascendant. When he is at a rally, he is trying to make a connection with another person. He's trying to match the energy of someone who's there. My guess is when he goes to concerts, this is something that he wants to do with someone. He would probably not want to do this alone. And so you blend these two charts together, combine them like a chord, like in music. And when you look at the Harris Walz chart, here's what you have. A chart with Leo here at the 12th at 9 o'clock, the 12th house, where together Team Harris is excited to be in front of a crowd together, that they are comfortable shining, offering their gifts, and having them received. And that is just like Donald and J.D. Vance. So let's take a look at these charts side by side just to clarify. And you'll see I've got Kamala and Tim on the left, Donald and J.D. on the right, and these charts are nearly identical in terms of the teams themselves and how they are comfortable during a certain time of the year, how their energies blend. So when you have two individuals like Donald and JD who see the world the same way, it's very easy for them to be in sync. When two people who see the world differently combine, it requires more, I'm going to say coaching, more acknowledgement that being with another person brings out a feeling that you are not used to. And how well can you work on that? And so to bring out the best as a team, it is up to Kamala and Tim to acknowledge that being together does something that neither one of them can do individually, and that will enable them to work effectively to counter what Donald and JD have. And so the tools, what how they do things, how they speak as a team is something I will cover in another video, but I hope this is helpful to point out how these two teams will match up on stage. Let me know if you have any questions.